What it do? Hope you guys are doing amazing as always. Welcome back. And I know, I'm late yet again to making this video, but it's here now, and it's a perfect day to make it because it is Veterans Day, so the market is closed, or it's at least a bank holiday, so I'm not trading. We've had a really slow week trading wise. It's only Monday and Tuesday, so not that much to go off of. But yeah, quarter four has been very rough due to the government shutdown, and it's slow movement anyway. But let me stop you there. Have you ever wondered how to journal your trades? Or, I don't know what that was. Or, if you want a new format to journal your trades, I'm here for you. I'm about to give you one. And it's super simple. This really just works for me. So feel free to edit it however you please, whatever works for you. This is not dead set. We're going to throw that up right there. Actually, I'll put it on the right hand side. I'm going to type over here. Okay. So what should you do first? Well, if you're new to trading or if you want to be super thorough, I recommend you start by putting what pair you trade. Okay? So for example, I trade the NASDAQ or I trade the S&P 500. So whatever works best for you or whatever pair you trade, just fill in the blanks, you know? All right. Next, I believe you should put what session you are trading. So I trade New York Open, okay, which is the 9:30 session. Whoopsies, 9:30 a.m. that is. All right. And why do you want these two? Well, when you go back and review your trades, you're going to want to know which pair and session you are winning or losing the most trades on, which confluences are working best for you, what your mindset was like through it, all the above. And this just helps you kind of narrow down which pair is your pair, you know? This just helps me. I'm going to be fumbling over my words here, so forgive me, please. No script, I'm just raw dogging this, coming right into it. I actually had this whole video recorded, and my mic was muted, and I kind of had thoughts to re-record it anyway because it was short, and I want to make this more in-depth and more thorough. But anyway, okay, now we're going to move on to your bias. Okay, and all that means is, were you bullish or bearish for the day? Okay, bullshit or bear shit. Almost typed bear shit. And you might want to just keep one bias. If you switch it, that's another story. Make sure you explain that, through this format. But typically, if you just have one bias, it's going to be easier to go back and learn from it. All right, next, you want to type or write what confluences you used. Confluences. Okay, for example, liquidity sweep to the buy side. Gosh, I can't fucking type. Then an order block formed on the 5-minute. So I scaled down to the 1-minute and searched for an entry. Right. So there you go. Just for an example, obviously I had to take a trade. You saw liquidity sweep to the buy side, order block formed to the 5-minute, scaled down, look for your entry on the 1-minute. Once I saw a break of structure, I entered. He entered. Bam. Now you know why he took the trade. What comes next? Okay, you're done. No, you're not done. You got to type or write your mindset. What were you thinking throughout this trade? Why does Landon capitalize the first 2 letters of every fucking word he types? It's because I'm an idiot. So, your mindset. What were you thinking through your trade? Use your confluences that you previously wrote down to help you understand what you were thinking. And again, I think your best time to use your journaling is right after you trade. Just go ahead and type down everything when you have a fresh mindset and you're ready to go. So, for example, I was patient for my liquidity sweep. Saw a value gap get disrespected, respected, but then filled an order block. I remained patient to see if I could find an entry on the 1 minute. Whoa! What did I just do? On the 1 minute. Right? Saw numerous false breakup structures on the way to my TP, right? I need to stop reading like a robot. I'll just type it out and read it to you guys from here on out, okay? So, I was patient for my liquidity sweep. Once I saw it, we seen a fair value gap get disrespected, but then we filled an order block. So I remained patient to see what I could find. So I found an entry on the 1 minute, saw numerous false breakup structures on the way to my TP. Okay, as you can see, much cleaner now. So I was patient for my liquidity sweep. Once I saw a liquidity sweep, I saw a fair value gap get disrespected. Then we filled an order block above the fair value gap. I remained patient to see if I could find an entry on the 1 minute. I saw numerous false breakup structures on the way to my TP, which was making me worried. So I took partials when I didn't need to, and that caused me to lose out on a full TP due to my trade management. You kind of pick up what I'm putting down here. So with all these combined, if you save these as screenshots or if you're writing it down, putting it into a document, whatever works best for you, you can always go back and learn from it. Another thing I would recommend is that you could do this on a weekly or monthly basis. Save all the, or I think monthly would work the best. Save every single trade you take in a month. And at the end of every month, go through and read every one of them. And if you have stats like this to help pair with it, it'll make it much easier, like your performance stats and whatnot. And just see what's been working for you that month. And document that. Maybe that month was just better for a certain confluence. You know what I mean? You can then make like monthly journals. And at the end of the year, go through and look at all 12 months and see how that year went. I'm holding myself accountable because this is going to be my new method. I know this works because this is how a lot of people journal. And I think this is just simple and easy to understand, very comprehensive. And another thing I should have been at, towards the top, you should put before your bias, you should put if this was a win or a loss. So there you go. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sections in my journaling format that you can use to help better yourself trading, right? Yeah. But anyway, I hope this helped. I know this was probably a slow, boring video, but it is very necessary for you to understand so you can better your own trading abilities. I'm not going to say I hope I do this. I am going to do this every time I trade from now on. I'm going to make my journal, start recording. That way I have a little bit of a script to talk about too. That might just help me. But anyway, hope you guys have an amazing day. Hopefully I can trade sometime this week and actually pump a trade out, win or lose, so I can get it to you guys. That being said, hope you have a good one. Deuces.